Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel that is Data Science with Blade. I am Avinash, and yes, today I'm gonna teach you guys. It's like basically how we can transform our career into data science, data analytics. In fact, everything. And I know that data science, it's very vast, and someone who just try to say that yes, you can complete it within a 6 months or within an year. So for that, mm, I just want to say that data science is not a thing that which can be completed in a year or in a month. It's like yes, it will take means like a couple of years, or means like some engineering graduates they take 4 years to complete it. But again, uh, someone who is from an IT background, or for example, he or she is a developer, he or she is an working as an analyst, or he is a test engineer, means like someone who is from a computer science background. So for them, this platform or this uh, domain, which is so called data science, it will be quite easier for them. But again, for someone who is from BCom background, for someone who is from totally non-IT field, or whether it's related to hotel management, marine engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. So all those things, it makes time for those. But again, one thing I believe that engineers can do anything. Whether he is a civil engineer, he can work in mechanics. And whether he is a mechanical engineer, he can work as a software developer, he can work as a IT professional. So yeah. So now don't just let's drag much about these things. But again, what I wanted to say, what I wanted to convey is that for someone who is from a non-IT, non-techie field, for them, this domain is quite, it's like a bit difficult for them. Again, it's not impossible. Yeah, absolutely, it's not impossible because uh, nothing is impossible if you are having your will. It's like your willpower is uh, greater than this domain or these studies, then obviously you would crack it. But again, one thing you should keep it in mind that yes, some persons who are from non-IT background, but yes, they are from SSC schools. Uh, for them, it will be quite easier for to learn these things because what I came through, what upon my knowledge, upon my understanding, upon what I see people's, what I have seen the peoples who have went through, for them it was quite easy. It's like someone who is from an SSC schools because what happens from class 9, 10, 11, 12 in SSC schools, there is a Java. So you learn Java from class 9, 10, 11, 12. In class 9, you just learn about some basics of Java. It's like how to write the proper syntax, how to declare the variables, how we can use the scanner class and all these steps. What are variables? What are operators? What is loops? And again, what is OOPS, object-oriented programming? For these things, they learn in class 9 and 10. Then again, in class 11, 12, what they found that they learn the concept of OOPS, which again comes upon with inheritance, data abstraction, and all these things. And it's not about learning the theoretical part, but yes, they again learn how to practically implement them through the codes. They know about the IDs, they know how the code works, they know what is a syntax error, what is a logical error, uh, all those things. So why I'm telling these things is like someone who has done a BCom. he is a BA graduate, but again, he is from an ICC school. So for them, also it will be quite easier because they have learned these things, whether it's not about Python or R programming, but yes, they have learned some language. And yes, uh, if you have learned some language, if you know one language, then it will be quite easier for you to learn the different languages as well. But someone who is not from an ICC school, but yes, he's from an CBSE school, his so in CBSE, it's like I can see they learn uh, uh, programming languages in class 11 and 12. And again, in class 11 and 12, uh, it's not the thing that they cover uh, all of the things. No, because they only covers the variables, the data types, what you can say, how to just create a simple logic, a simple program through conditional statements, while loops, uh, basically, it's like these all things, but they don't learn object-oriented programming in deep. But again, when they join some CS or IT background, they slowly get to learn. But the most important thing is that if you are from an SSC school and if you are not from an techie background, you are not from an CS engineering, you haven't done any BSc in computer science or masters in computer science, but yes, you are in from an SSC school, so it will be quite easy for you guys. And for someone who is from an CBSE school, but he is also a non-techie, it will be quite easy. It's like what you can say, it's not the difficulty level, it will be too high, but yes, you can understand the things because you already know what variables are, what conditional statement is, what is if and else, what is you can say loops are, what is for loop, what is all while loop, how we can apply the logic, what is the syntax error, what is a logical error. Basically, you know these things. You doesn't know in deep, but yes, or somewhere or the other, you know the basics. So for them, it will be easy. Not easy. Means like uh, somewhere uh, a level down to the difficulty. Sorry, I am just bad at my English, so pardon me, guys, for uh, I'm speaking like this. So yeah. Now next now move on to the next thing, that is for someone who is not from an SSC school, who is not from an CBSE school, and as well he is not from an IT background. So for them, understanding these things, it will be quite difficult. uh, Difficult in the sense, what you can say is, okay, like imagine you are learning something for 4 years and someone is telling you that you can learn the same thing in 6 months or within an year. So somewhere or the other there is a loophole there. It's like uh, people, it's like who has been studying for the 4 years in this technical field, or some you can say in engineering colleges or in the schools 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like they just can't, it's like or relate with. It's like obviously, if you are spending 2 hours, for example, you are spending 2 hours each day from class 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 years, you study 2 hours every day. You have mastered your programming and all those things. And if he will learn again, then obviously he will take less time. But someone who is starting from scratch, then imagine how much effort you guys have to put in. So, sorry for the disturbance, guys. Means like, uh, yeah. So, just understand it. Means like someone who has been studying in engineering colleges 2 hours every day till 4 years. Someone who is from an SSC or from an CBSE schools, he have been studying these things from schools. So 9, 10, 11, 12, then engineering colleges 4 years. So till 8 years they have studied, and uh, you, you can just if you are learning data science, then you should be good at stats, you should be good at mathematics as well, because everyone say like data science is all about means like machine learning and neural networks and all those well algorithms. But deep down, what's behind machine learning? That is all about mathematics, that is all about calculus, that it's all about you can say permutation combination, that it's all about probability. So why I'm telling these things, it's for you guys to just uh, sharpen your brain with mathematics so you can analyze how I am calculating these stuffs that you have been studying towards every day for 8 years, and telling you to study the same thing within 6 months. If you are putting 20 hours a day, which is not a feasible, means like you can't sleep only for 4 hours, and means like there are various things to do, means like in your life. It's like you just don't sleep and then you study. No, it's let's just be practical. Okay, so if you are studying like almost 10 to 12 hours every day, so within an year, for that you need a consistency, again you need a focus, and all those stuffs, means like missing each day will push you again backward. So you have to be just be prepared mentally, physically, and like सब कुछ से. So you have to be there. So 10 से 12 घंटे you have to invest every day till 1 year. Uh, I'm telling why a 1 year, because it's a minimal time. Maximum means like, yes, to learn everything. Uh, uh, no one is perfect. It's like no one learns everything. Even when we train our models in machine learning, it doesn't gives 100% efficiency rate, and we are the humans. So 100% efficient is no one. So again, now so this was all the introduction part. It's like who is willing to means like learn data science, and like why I'm here. It's like I'm here or to teach them. It's like it's not about teaching. It's like it's about uh encouraging my family members. In fact, I call you guys family members as well, because we are interacting here and you guys are watching my video. So yes, you guys are my family members. But again, one thing you have to keep it in mind is like yes, you are investing 10 to 12 hours every day, but you have to be just be focused on uh, the projects and all those. It's a various all, it's a vast topic, and in 1 year it will be difficult for you guys to cover all those things. Someone who is from a non-tech background, someone who is from a non-IT background, but someone who is from an IT background, who is from an SSC school, he has done CS engineering. For them, I would say that yes, data science is a 6 month course. You can complete it within a 6 month. Why? Because you know everything. Everything, you just have to learn new skills. New skills means you know what is data structure algorithms, right? You know what is binary trees, you know what is hash function, you know what is mapping, and all those things, you know. Just there you were learning data structure algorithms. You were just building some software development projects. Instead of data structure algorithms, you will be learning machine learning algorithm, neural networks, and deep learning algorithm. So these are all the things. So now let's move on to our the very first day, let's of starting the Python. It's like and all, because in data science what you need is uh, you have to be proficient in whether in R language or in Python. Yes, data science machine learning model can be deployed with Java, can be deployed with C++, but why to choose Python? Why? Because the main thing is Python have various extensive. libraries. It's like within those libraries, you can import various machine learning libraries, whether it's about deep learning, whether you can import the libraries. Again, for you guys, the libraries and all those things, it might be sounding you some alien words. It might be you guys have been getting the bouncers and you have to duck it. So yeah, so now we will start step by step. Okay. So now let's move on to the thing. And again, what I will be showing here is first, it's like just give me a while. Yeah. Okay. So here, what you have to do, you guys, was just on the Google type mind map Python. Here you will get the mind map of certain, it's like of all those things which you have been looking. Basically the mind map for Python programming. What is needed for Python? It's like there are various things in Python, but there are certain things which is important in data science. Okay. So here you will learn, it's like basically this again, someone who is from a non-techie background, he might be confused what the mind map is. So mind map, in simple words, which I can say is a pictorial representation of your data. It's like when you will show the Excel sheet or you will show some documents, you will see some Word documents. Obviously, it will have thousands of words, it will have 10,000 of lines, and nobody can understand by looking at those word files. So basically, this mind map is the pictorial representation. So now let's start with the introductory part. It's like I want that you guys go through this mind map every day. It's like it will be helpful for you guys as well. So now let's start with the introduction. And in the introductory part, what we will see is we will talk about the history of the Python programming. And again, uh, here uh, Python was first developed by Louis van Rossum. And again, no one gonna ask you who developed this Python. But yes, again, when you are learning certain things, or when you are learning a Python, then obviously you should know who have built it and all those. Okay. So you can see it was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. Again, one thing which is missing here is that Python was initially developed in 1989. Then it came into existence in 1991. So it was developed by Guido van Rossum. He was a Dutch programmer, and while he was sitting on his sofa and he was just watching a TV, and while watching a certain show, means like it was some reality show kind of thing, yeah, and the name was, you can say, you can see on your screen is Monty Python's Flying Circus. Basically, the Flying Circus, he was seeing some circus show on some reality shows there, and he was inspired by that. And again, one thing what he did is like he developed Python. Means like there are various attributes, there are various specifications in Python. Means like again, where these specifications came from, it came from various different programming languages, and we will learn it's like from what languages, what he took and what he didn't. We will learn gradually, little by little. But here you can understand is he developed Python language by taking almost all the programming different features from it. And again, as we move down, we come to the applications part. And here application means what all things Python can do. Means like with the help of Python, if you are learning Python, then what all things, which all domains, means like you can cover, and what all things you can make through Python. So the first thing is uh, obviously you can create data analysis applications. You can visualize the data uh, with the libraries which Python is having. Again, we will discuss in detail what are the various data analysis libraries and all those stuffs. But now just let keep it simple. So, while watching this video, I want you guys to write these things, make a running notes, because what will happen, you will be hearing all these things on on your earphone while sleeping, while resting on your bed, and you might be understanding some things in the video, and you might be forgetting all these stuffs, right? So, for your better understanding, so that you can sprint in your goals. Why I'm talking about sprint means like, yeah, this is a competitive world, and you guys obviously you don't want to just walk it, you or run it. You want to sprint it. Sprint it what in your career goals, in your career achievements. So for that, I want you guys to keep writing these things, keep noting down the things, because it will uh, eventually help you guys as well. Okay. So the first thing is data analysis application. It helps to build it. And again, the second specifications of Python is it can build machine learning models. And again, machine learning models, how we can build it. You don't have to write the everything, the code from scratch, right? Uh, there are various libraries regarding machine learning algorithms, and yes, with the help of those, you can be able to build this app applications. And again, developing artificial intelligence application. Again, here, just don't get confused, or don't get shocked by saying these technical words of this artificial intelligence. I know you guys have an idea of what sorry, my bad, what is artificial intelligence applications, right? But again, how we can develop those here, artificial intelligence applications means uh, something means like it's related to deep learning, which you guys will learn step by step. And here are developing some desktop applications with the Python. You can help those as well, developing some database applications, some web applications. Means like you can see that Python can be used as an web development language as well. So with the help of Python, you can develop certain web applications, like with whether it can be a ticketing system, library management system, basically all these stuffs. Means like, and again, the last part is obviously we can develop games with the Python. There are certain libraries related to that. Okay. Now, so these were the applications of Python, what Python does. And now let comes to the features. Features of Python. It's like, why Python? What is the feature of Python? If I'll ask you guys, what is the features of you? So obviously someone will tell that yes, you are a hardworking, you are a versatile, you are consistent. Some someone will say like, you like to, it's like, just sit on your sofa and you just have to work, you have to just type it. So all these features are there for you guys. But for Python, there is something different. So what's different is there? Let's learn it. So Python is simple and easy to learn. Simple and easy to learn here means uh, it can be it is written in simple English language. It's like someone who is from a techie background, uh, you might have encountered it's like with Java, C, C++, .NET, and there it is not something related to simple English language. There you don't need simple English thing, because you have to memorize the syntax for writing those. For example, in Java, what you write, what's the first step? You guys write, right? That is import java.io.asterisk. And again, in C++, you guys write hashtag in include and all those things. And these all things doesn't come under simple English language, because in simple English we don't use this kind of steps, right? But here in Python we use uh, simply in English language, so it makes someone very simple and easy to learn. And again, the why Python is, and what is the another feature of Python is that it is free and open source. It's like while downloading it, you might not be charged with something that yes, for downloading Python you are getting charged and you are spending money. No, it's not like that. It's totally free and open source. And again, uh, obviously it is a high level programming language. It is platform independent. Platform independent means like for example something right now I am using my desktop and it is built on Windows operating system, right? I might have written some code, but what I want, my friend is there. Uh, he is writing in MacBook. So if I will share the code with him, there will be he don't have to change the codes. He can just download the PY file. He can simply run on his system. He don't have to do any changes and all those stuff. So again, it can work on Linux, it can work on Windows, it can work on MacBook, and all the operating system without modification. Whatever it's written in any particular OS, OS here means operating system, whatever it's written in one, it can be applied to all of them. And again here, uh, portability means like you can be able to uh, it is quietly, it's like you don't need some gadgets, or means like it is quite easy to do it. There is no difficulty in that. And again, it is a dynamically typed. What do you understand by the dynamically typed? For this, I want you guys to write on the comments section what is dynamically typed. And the another part is it is both procedure oriented and object oriented. Again, procedure oriented and object oriented, there is a key difference in it, but we learn slow by slow. Slowly, we will cover everything, because if uh, we will cover everything means like on a single go, it might be a bouncer for you guys, and at the end you guys will learn nothing. So I want you guys to learn everything, and like what upon my experience, what I've learned it, I just want to share everything with you guys. So the next part is it is interpreted language. Interpreted language means like whenever we write certain codes, Python doesn't convert it into zero and one. Zero and one means it doesn't compiles the code. It runs line by line. For example, you have written 100 lines of code, and for example, there is an error in the 80th line. So whole code will not get truncated. Means like till 79th line number, your code will work, right? But in certain languages like Java, C, C++, it's like not C++ actually, but yeah, Java and all .NET. These languages, they use compiler. Compiler means any error in any single line of code, you have to search where that error is, and it will take a huge time for you to do it. And obviously, it's a time-taking task because you have written all those steps. For example, you have written 500 lines of code, and if error is there on a single particular line, then you have to research upon those 500 things, and obviously, it will be a quite hectic task for you. So this is the basically the definition of interpreted. What interpreter is. Now comes extensive library. Extensive library here means various libraries are there. For example, for machine learning, what you need scikit-learn. For AI, artificial intelligence, for deep learning, what you need TensorFlow. For data visualization, you need Matplotlib. For advanced data visualization, you need Seaborn. I know these certain libraries which I am talking about, it's going bouncer on your head and it will be difficult for you guys to understand it. But don't worry, we will learn step by step. Okay. So here with the features of Python, and I know you guys is maintaining or running notes for the same because it will help you guys to uh, not only memorize the things, but yes, it will help you guys to understand this language much better. So these were the applications. What were the applications was this was the history of Python. And again, no one gonna ask you what the history of Python, but when you are learning something, you must know what's the history, right? When you are doing anything, it's like whenever you are joining any corporate or any uh, other things, because you must know about the history of that. What's that particular MNC is, what's that particular what you can say, particular that company is, what its drawbacks, how we have treated the employees, what was the work environment, and obviously all these things. So what you do, you just try and research all these things, right? So for that reasons, like obviously you should learn history because no one gonna ask you whenever you are in an interview of some company, no one gonna ask you, right? What is the history of this company and all those things? No, it's not like that. But yes, for your knowledge, you have to learn it. So this was the history. And again, when we will move on to the next part is integrated development environment, ID. Basically, you might be confused of the thing, what is ID? So in simple words, ID is something basically you need Python to run on it. You need that, right? For example, uh, you want to eat it, right? So for eating, you need a plate, right? You will not put the rice and dal here on your hand and like this. Okay, and here like this. No, you must need a plate, right? In a plate, you can keep all those things. Means like whether it's the rice or chapati, idli, whatever. It's like I am fan of South Indian dishes, so just pardon me. So yes, so for eating as well, you must need something to keep, right? And so similarly, it goes with Python as well. For running Python, you must need some ID. There is a default ID for Python. It is good, but again, it's not great. Great means it's like you can perform. It's like there are certain limitations in it, right? There are not you can say uh, features. It's like the features are less with Python ID. Python inbuilt ID, the features are less. And now what I talk about the features is means like you have seen. It's like uh just for example, I'm using my laptop here, right? So my laptop have certain features. I can install certain applications, right? But someone who is using a older version, he might not be able to install certain applications. For someone who is using a newer version than me, he might be able to install certain applications which I'm not able to do it, right? So that doesn't mean that your laptop is bad or my laptop is bad or his laptop is bad. No, it's not like that. But yes, the work can be done, data visualizations can be done, but it can be done with some limitations. So why to limit yourselves, right? You can see behind me, it's like it's bridge is there, sea is there on a sea, and again the limit is the sky. So why to limit it? The limit is like an ocean, no boundaries. So why to keep yourself in certain boundaries? And here, yeah, I just talk about Python ID. Now talk about some different IDs like uh and Anaconda. Anaconda is certain. platform where it gives some built-in library IDs is like Spider. Spider is like what I can suggest for you guys is to work on Spider because yes, for beginner and for someone who is new to some languages, Spider is the best thing for you guys to do it. It's like it helps you a great. It's like I will talk about the Spider when I will be talking about the certain. It's like when I will be doing coding steps and I will teach you how to code it. So then we will learn about the Spider. What? And Jupyter here, Jupyter means like Jupyter, it can be good for the data visualizations, means like you can run your code step by step. And yeah, it's good for that. PyCharm again, it is a good environment for that. It's formed with some developer tools. Means like if you are in some full stack developer, just go with PyCharm. One ID which is missing here is VS Code. So the VS Code is also a good ID, and it's upon you, means like you can use any ID you can you. And again, one thing is Google Colab is there, and Google Colab is something, it's like it's same as Jupyter Notebook. It's like Jupyter Notebook is inbuilt with Anaconda. Google Colab has been inbuilt with Google. Google said, why should I be unlimited? My limit is also till sky. So yeah, and it has some cloud-based IDs. You can see Kaggle kernel, means like someone who is from learning data science, he must be aware of what Kaggle is. And someone who is not aware, so let me tell you guys what Kaggle is. Kaggle is something where you can interact with various data professionals who write their code, who write their projects, and there also you can code and you can deploy your model, not. And Python Anywhere from Anaconda, Python Anywhere is a deployment tool. Means like it doesn't charge in anything for your deployment. Uh, Obviously, you can use Amazon SageMaker Studio Lab as well. So these all were the cloud IDs. Right? Uh, I hope you guys are making running maps of it. Why I'm telling every time? Because ultimately it will help you guys. It will help you guys in remembering all those things. You might not forget because you might not really remember what you have eaten a week ago, right? So for that reason, I want you guys to do it. And again, libraries and packages, means like here, what I've told you in this extensive library, here you can see there are various libraries, OneNumPy, Pandas, SciPy. So all these things in deep, I will go through it. But again, we are just on the first stone of the stepping stones of learning Python. So yeah, so you can go through this. Means like it can increase your vocabulary as well. Means like what is scikit-learn? It's a machine learning model. What is deep learning libraries? TensorFlow, PyChart, PyTorch, Keras. So these all things is there. And again, important thing which we wanna learn in Python is how to install these libraries, right? So if you are using Anaconda Navigator, for that, you might need the syntax for Conda in install of your, or you are using some ID, another from Anaconda Navigator, whether it's VS Code, whether it's PyCharm, for that you need pip install, or you are using simple Python ID, for that also you need pip install. And again, how to install certain libraries I will be talking about later. So, and again, how to import these libraries as well. So all those things. So I want you guys, what you do, you just uh, go through all those things needed. So let's not extend it now, and you guys just keep making the running notes, because tomorrow we will come and we will again to discuss about the data types in Python. Okay. And there we will learn about some coding steps and what are basically the data types, what are the various limitations of that, and all those things. So for today, the first part is over. And obviously, I know for some of you guys, it will be quite difficult for me to understand, but yes, this is again, I'm trying my best to explain you guys, and certainly I'm not good at it, but yes, I will improve certainly step by step. So thank you guys and thank you for watching. But yes, if you want me to make more videos on it, for that I need your support. For that reason, if you guys will be supporting me, if you guys will be interacting over the chats, over I will certainly reply all those comments which you guys would be sharing. And yes, if you wanna join the Zoom meet as well with me, I will be sharing the Zoom meet with you guys. So for that reason, just subscribe my channel so that I can invite you guys for the live session of this Python. So bye bye guys. Take care. Jai Hind.